let's talk about the Labradoodle. You heard me right, Labradoodle, like someone took a Labrador, dipped it in a vat of curly hair and said, "Yeah, that's a breed now." First of all, we need to address the name, Labradoodle. Who decided that? It sounds like something a 5-year-old came up with while doodling in their coloring book. Mommy, look, it's a Labradoodle. And now it's a legitimate breed. This is where we are as a society, folks. Hybrid dogs with names that sound like they belong in a cartoon. And what's the deal with combining two breeds that are already pretty much perfection on their own? Labradors are great dogs. They're loyal, playful, they'll fetch a stick for hours. And poodles are intelligent, they don't shed. And they look like they should be prancing around Versailles in powdered wigs. But no, that wasn't enough for us. We had to mash them together and see what happened. We made a Labradoodle, and now we have this goofy, curly-haired fluff ball that's basically the canine equivalent of a fusion restaurant. Oh, you like Mexican food and Italian food? Well, here's your spaghetti taco. The appearance. The first thing you notice about a Labradoodle is the hair. Oh, the hair. It's like someone took all the excess fuzz from a million tennis balls and glued it onto a dog. And let's be honest here, there's no consistency with these dogs. Some of them look more like Labradors and some look more like Poodles. And then there are the ones that look like a mop came to life. It's a crapshoot. You never know what you're going to get with a Labradoodle. It's like nature's version of a grab bag. You reach in and you might pull out a dog that looks like a Labrador with a perm or a Poodle with a Labrador's face. Who knows? And let's not forget, the whole point of the Labradoodle, at least according to breeders, is that they're supposed to be hypoallergenic. Hypoallergenic? Sure, that's what they say. But I've seen enough Labradoodles shedding their curly little hairs to know that the word hypoallergenic is just marketing jargon. It's like saying that candy is part of a balanced diet. Yeah, it's part of the diet, but it's not exactly helping the cause. The personality. Now, let's talk about personality. Labradoodles are known for being friendly, outgoing, and full of energy. Basically, they're the life of the party. You take them to a dog park and it's like they've got a social calendar booked months in advance. They'll be running around, making friends with every dog, human, and inanimate object in sight. You ever see a Labradoodle try to play with a stick? It's like watching a comedian who thinks everything they say is gold. Look at me, guys. I'm hilarious. They just keep going and you're like, okay, buddy, we get it. You like the stick. Can we move on now? But there's a flip side to all that energy. You bring that dog home, and suddenly it's like you've got a furry tornado spinning around your living room. They'll run in circles, knock over your coffee table, chew on your shoes, and then look at you like, what? This is what we're doing, right? They have that Labrador enthusiasm, but with a poodle's cunning, so they'll figure out how to open doors, get into cabinets, and basically outsmart you at every turn. Training a Labradoodle. Training a Labradoodle is an interesting experience. They're smart dogs, right? They've got that poodle brain working overtime, but they also have Labrador energy. So, on one hand, they can learn commands quickly. On the other hand, they get so excited about life that they forget everything you just taught them. You tell them to sit, and they'll sit for about 2 seconds. Then, they're off again, chasing their tail or sniffing something in the corner like, wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah, nothing important. It's like trying to teach a toddler who just chugged 3 cups of soda. Sure, they understand the words coming out of your mouth, but they're not going to stop long enough to care. It's all about immediate gratification with these dogs. You've got to have treats on hand at all times, and not just any treats. These dogs know the difference. You give them a basic biscuit and they'll look at you like, really? This is what you're bringing to the table? You're going to need to up your game if you want me to sit for longer than 5 seconds. Exercise. Let's talk about exercise. Labradoodles need exercise like plants need sunlight. You can't just take them for a 10-minute walk and call it a day. No, no, no. These dogs need to run, jump, swim, and probably do some CrossFit while they're at it. If you're not an active person, a Labradoodle will make you one, whether you like it or not. You're going to be outside in all kinds of weather, rain or shine, just trying to tire this dog out. And good luck with that, by the way. A tired Labradoodle is like a unicorn. It's something you hear about in stories, but you're never quite sure if it's real. You'll come home after a long walk thinking, finally this dog's going to sleep. Nope. They'll take a quick power nap and be right back at it, wagging their tail, ready for round 2. You'll be exhausted, lying on the couch, and there's your Labradoodle staring at you with those big, happy eyes saying, "What's next? What are we doing now? Let's go." Labradoodle owners. Now, Labradoodle owners, they're a special breed too. These are people who thought, you know what I need in my life? A high-energy, curly-haired dog that never stops moving and requires constant attention. These are the same folks who buy organic dog food, schedule play dates for their pets, and probably have a Labradoodle Instagram account with more followers than you. They're always talking about how smart their dog is, how friendly, how hypoallergenic. It's like they've joined a secret Labradoodle cult, and they're trying to recruit you. Oh, you don't have a Labradoodle. You should get one. They're the best. Your life will be so much better with a Labradoodle. And maybe they're right. Maybe having a Labradoodle is like signing up for a lifetime of happiness and chaos wrapped in a fuzzy, wiggly package. But don't let anyone fool you into thinking it's all sunshine and rainbows. Owning a Labradoodle is work, hard work. You've got to be ready for the energy, the grooming, the constant need for attention. But at the end of the day, when that goofy, curly-haired dog looks at you with those big, loving eyes, it's all worth it. You wouldn't trade them for anything. Because let's face it, a life with a Labradoodle may be messy, but it's never boring.